Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and today I'm taking a look at the latest preview build of Rise of Mordor. The team have sent this out to myself and various other YouTubers, and over the next few days I'll be making some more content with the various bits and pieces that they've included in this update for us to take a look at. Basically, the team have said they're about 10% of the way through kind of completing the mod, and what this latest update kind of brings in that they've allowed myself and other YouTubers to preview is a full army roster for Gondor, which we're taking a look at now in this video, as well as a full roster for Dale as well. There's also kind of another faction they've thrown together with kind of bits and pieces, a few other units from other factions that they will be working on in the future, which include Easterlings, a few Isengard units, Haradrim, and one or two units of Dwarves. And as I said, I'll be taking a look at them in kind of other videos as well. This battle is against the AI, just to kind of mainly show you the unit models and the roster of Gondor. I'll show you via the kind of custom game setup screen at the end of this the other units that you can expect to see over the next few days, and what have you. And if you've got any kind of little battle scenarios you'd like me to try and pit some of the units against each other, then feel free to let me know. Balancing is not final, so it's quite likely that there will be a lot of unbalanced or very OP units in certain situations that we'll see. This is kind of just to show, you know, how the team's coming along. The modelling standard, I mean, if you haven't been taking a look at this already, it's absolutely insane. The armour is beautiful. The work they've been doing is absolutely insane. And sure, I know some of you guys are like, oh, they're only 10% through. Yeah, they're taking their time with it. You know, they're working with limited resources. And I think they did say in the little FAQ kind of information document they sent out with this update to myself and other YouTubers that really, you know, a public kind of community build shouldn't be expected any time before 2018. Now I know some of you guys are going to be like, what? No, we need it now. This is just the sheer amount. I mean, look at the detail in the models, and this is just for Gondor and Dale that they've done so far, and a few kind of units scattered around from other factions. It's going to take an absolute age for them to get through it all, but if this is the kind of quality we can expect from the team, it is going to be, you know, totally worth it, guys. I know it sucks that we all can't jump in and play right now, but it is definitely going to be worth it. I mean, let's just pause on one of these guys here. Look at the armor. The detail here, even when we zoom right in, is insane. Absolutely insane. It is so good. It is so good. And you guys know, if you've been watching any of my Lord of the Rings, my Third Age Let's Plays, you guys know I've got a thing for plate mail. And hubba. There is some Isengard plate mail, so I'll go and ogle at that in a bit. But just panning over the Gondor swordsman, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful work. They are still, I believe, looking for modelers and animators. They said they need a few more animators if possible. So if you do have modding experience and you want to be part of this mod team, then, you know, do get in contact with them. You can find their Moddb page, their Total War Center links and all that down in the description. So yeah, probably no community kind of public build release of this until 2018. In terms of campaign map, they are still, you know, they are still looking into that, but there are a lot of hard-coded challenges and obstacles in their way to, you know, recreating a Third Age-esque version for Total War Attila. But they do have Doomon on board, I believe, who has done some spectacular custom battle maps for Attila. So you never know, we might be able to see at least some of our favourite settings from the Lord of the Rings sort of universe recreated in Attila at some point, perhaps. But yeah, at the moment, they've got the modelling down, they've got the units in there. I guess stats and balancing, though, will be something they constantly work on. So this battle probably will not be balanced. I've got 30 units versus 30 units of Easterlings, Haradrim, and Isengard Uruks. I didn't include the Dwarves because I kind of wanted to make it a classic kind of good versus evil, Gondor versus the forces of Sauron sort of thing, and the Easterlings and Uruk-hai and all that. Apparently what they're working on next is Mordor and Isengard, giving them full rosters. And for the first time we'll get to see, you know, some Isengard units. Got the Ithilien Rangers over here. We'll just go take a look at the backs of the Citadel Guard over here, and forward to the Tower Guard. I'll take a look at these units properly in a second when we go through them all. Just wanted to get some pans over them all so you guys can appreciate just the sheer detail and hard work that's gone into all these models. This is why it's taking so long, guys. They are getting it right from day one. These things look on point. It's absolutely insane the detail they've done here. I mean, guys, if any of these modelers, you know, ever want a job, I would say just show CA this. Christ, this, you know, this is insanely good work. I mean, I was blown away when I saw the Seven Kingdoms stuff recently, but I mean, this is on par, if not better, than what we saw there. I mean, both of these mods, Rise of Mordor and Seven Kingdoms, have got insane texture and modelling work being done. It's beautiful. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions that you'd like me to ask the devs, kind of, I guess, not the obvious ones of like when it's out, what's the campaign map going to be, is it going to happen, because I've kind of already touched on both of those points already. If you have any other questions, then feel free to comment your questions down below. I'll see if I can arrange a time to do a Q&A with some of the mod team, and you know, see what they've got to say. So I think that's enough slow pans, because yeah, I mean, they look beautiful. Look beautiful. Let's get this battle underway. Let's first of all increase my scroll speed so I can actually move around the map a little bit. But let's show you the full roster that I have available. I haven't taken all the units that are in the Gondor roster. I'll go through all of them in at the end of this battle. As I said, I'll also show you the Dale roster, and I'm hoping I can do because Gondor and Dale are the only full kind of unit rosters at the moment. Those will probably be the two that I do a human versus human. I'll get another YouTuber who's got access to the build to do a Gondor versus Dale battle with me, but we can also do some battles with the Easterling units and the few Dwarven units that there are, if that's what you'd like to see. So feel free to suggest scenarios and all that down in the comment section below. So yes, we have Gondor Cavalry over on the left flank. I've got 2 units of that, and then my General's Bodyguard unit, which are the Knights of the Silver Swan. I've got 2 more units of those guys over on my right flank. I've got 2 units of Gondor Swordsmen over on my left flank. And then we go through my main central line, which is 3 units of Fountain Guard. Then it's 3 units of Citadel Guard. Again, just the detail on the wings. I can't get over it, guys. I can't get over it. And then we have the classic Gondor Spearmen, which just look awesome all the way through the main line. Behind that, we have 4 units of Rangers of Ithilien and 4 units of Gondor Archers. Oh, and they're starting to fire. Oh, you're in for a little treat. Someone's wandering. Oh, they're actually attacking us. I've got this on slow-mo at the moment, so yeah. This looks so cool. Loose your shot, men. Let's grab that for a cheeky thumbnail. Yeah, enemy are moving toward me. I think I might actually just whack it on the old pause, just so we can go through and take a look at some of their units as well. But yes, I've got 4 units of Gondor Archers, 4 units of Rangers of Ithilien. Then we have, as I said, 3 Citadel Guard, 5 units of Gondor Spearmen, and then 3 units of Gondor Sword Infantry over on my right flank. Behind them, I have 3 units of Knights of the Silver Swan. And that is my army. So who are we up against? Well, they said a collection of Haradrim, Easterlings, and Uruk-hai. So we've got Haradrim Swordsmen moving on in from the flanks. Uruk-hai Infantry. I mean, and yeah, sorry, I've got to take my moment here, because you guys, if you've watched my Isengard 3rd Age series, you guys know that Isengard armor for me is like armor porn. I can't explain it, but it's something about the plate, the helmet. It's just hubba, hubba, hubba. The same with the Gondorian armor rather. Hubba, hubba. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. detail is so good. We've got, yeah, so Isengard, Uruk-hai infantry. We've got Uruk-hai pikes as well. And then the final unit that's kind of making up this this mass collection are these guys. They are called the Dragonskin. They're the Easterling units from Run. I mean, the detail again on their armor is sublime. All the little pointy bits all firing off from the gauntlets and everything. Shield work. Just absolutely insane. And there are, yeah, 2 units of Dwarves of Erebor also within this kind of faction. I'm up against the you can see they've actually got a little YouTube symbol as their faction icon. That's under the YouTuber preview kind of faction of just a collection of units that they're working on from future factions. But anyway, I've talked enough, I've shown off enough, let's hit play. Let's pull these guys back, although we can totally get a cool slow-mo of would help if I remembered which key they were. These guys doing shield wall. Here they come. Right. Let's hit play, because I need to do something with my cavalry here. They have also got a full original soundtrack as well, made for the mod. They just haven't been able to mod that in yet. The, I guess, music modding limitations and things like that. So in they clash. We'll take a look at the battling and all that in a minute. Let's just go deal with this Haradrim.
The enemy has found our concealed units. Advance at speed.
But yeah, I may have even overlaid at the start of this video some music that they've provided. Watch these Swan Knights go in. Oh, beautiful. I mean, the Haradrim swordsmen aren't very strong, so they are going to crumble. The cavalry coming in over here. Let's get these guys in over here. Tower Guard, you're not doing anything over here, so let's bring you guys in. Rangers, move you guys in. They've got lots of abilities as well. Let's just take a look. Let's get some slow-mo action going on in here. And just enjoy the Lord of the Rings chaos. Easterlings punching through here. Uruk-hai pikes backing them up, pushing back the center line. Gondor swords desperately trying to push them back. Ooh, a shield bash in his face. Oh, and he's, yep, stabbing on into the ground with his spear. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the difference in the art style between Attila and Warhammer, but God, I just love the grittiness of Attila and how this makes the units look, and the shine of the armor is just glorious. Easterlings have pushed through the pike line. Spearmen getting taken down by the Dragonskin Easterling swordsmen that are pushing on through. Couple of shots still coming on in. Uruk-hai just blasting his pike through them. Oh, that Uruk-hai is missing a head. Oh, he's really... Oh, no, he's not missing a head. He's just doubled over because he's had his stomach ripped out. Oh, pierced through the heart. Clashing on shield. Oh, yeah. Pierced him as well. The men are holding their line for now. Uruk-hai keep on pushing back. That shield wall helping to hold in the center. The archers aren't able to get any shots off though because they're directly behind. We need to move them out to the flanks. So let's see if we can do that. And also we've got cavalry to maneuver still as well. They've just clashed on us here. We've just destroyed them over here. Tower Guard rinsing these guys. So let's move in from the flanks. The tower guard going. The swords moving in for some big flanks. Get some cavalry here. I mean, I just want them to add in Mordor so we can get some kind of Faramir-esque Gondor cavalry charges against some ruins of Osgiliath. That would be grand. The swordsmen bravely fighting with the Uruk-hai infantry, trying to push them back. You see, the enemy had 5,000, I had 4,000, but the balancing at the moment, I don't think it's anywhere near final or kind of much there besides some cursory stats, as it were, just to get you a feel for kind of what can be accomplished. But it might be a little bit more balanced between Gondor and Dale, which is why I'm going to try that for either myself. I think Warrior Sparta was pinging me a message earlier saying if we wanted to do some battles, so we'll probably try and do some battles between us, see if we can get Gondor and Dale going on. Here come the Knights of the Silver Swan. Watch them blast in the back here. But yeah, any other scenarios you'd like to see me try out? Again, obviously balancing probably will be a bit of a factor. Won't be ideal for a kind of a proper battle at this stage, but it's all just the preview stages. All just the preview stage at this point. But it should give you guys an idea of what to expect, what the team is trying to achieve with this mod, and the capabilities that the mod team have themselves. It's I'm in awe of it, to be honest, guys. Wow, are they broken through us there? Are they breaking? Doing something. Archers have got there. We're just absolutely crumbling them, though, in the centre. We can place a volley ability down there. Volley! You are men of Gondor. Whoever comes through that gate, you will stand your ground.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Getting flanked a little bit. Pull my cavalry away still. Put this cavalry over here to go after these guys. You go into that lot. They have certainly tweaked a fair few of the stats, because I seem to remember the last build I tried out of this ages back now. Uruk-hai infantry were just cutting through all the Gondor troops very, very easily. That spear wall looks so cool. And for those of you, there may be a few asking, I am going to be doing a new Third Age Let's Play very soon, so if this is not enough to sate your Lord of the Rings appetite and you want kind of a full campaign, then we'll be doing more Third Age with Divide and Conquer. I think, 1.2's just come out, or coming out soon, so I'll be getting in on that as soon as I can. Right, let's get one more cavalry charge into the back of these guys. I think we've nearly destroyed them all. Get the swordsman ready over here. I'm going to put these guys into trample as well. I've been forgetting to do that. Slow-mo. It's just the last few units here. We've just absolutely annihilated them. They've barely got any kills off. It'll be interesting to see, how if it's any more balance with Gondor and Dale versing each other. So expect that video out on the channel later this week. But after this battle's done, I'll show you the rest of the units that are included in this little preview. Oh, a head is gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, we just slaughtered them there. Yeah, I'll show you all the other units, so you guys can feel free to suggest all manner of scenario and builds that we can try out. For now, there's not a huge amount, but there's certainly enough to show you guys what the team's been doing and what can be achieved. So we've broken them all in the centre. The last few units are going. Turn the cavalry round for one last charge. If the Gondor infantry isn't going to get stuck in first, I think it is. Here they come. Oh, he sliced off his head. Just the knights just pouring on in, as you do. He's going to slay this Uruk in front of us. Oh, there we go. Facing away at the moment, not quite sure why. If they want to take a charge head on, they can take a charge head on. There we go. Victory! Let's end the battle. Decisive victory, but of course, they were wrecked. We only lost 591. Again, the kills, I would imagine, wildly insane. In fact, yeah, the Pike's barely getting any kills. Uruk-hai barely getting any. The Dragon Skin barely getting any either. So I think there's probably a lot of balancing still to be done. But a first glance at how things are coming along. Balancing optional for now. So, as you can see, these are the two factions I was using up against the AI. They were using the YouTube preview, which has 4 units in it. Actually, no, 5 units in it, I think. We have Spears of Erebor, which I didn't show. These are the Dwarven units. But I will show them in another video. I'm kind of thinking of maybe making like a siege defense or something like that with the Spear Guards of Erebor, because you get Spear Guards of Erebor and Grim Hammers that have been added in as Dwarven units, and they're looking pretty good. They're smaller in stature. I think maybe they need to be made a bit bulkier, a bit stockier, because they look like they don't really have the weight in their shoulders at the moment. But apart from that, they are spot on. So yeah, you've got Spearguard of Erebor, you've got Uruk-hai Pikes, Haradrim Swordsmen, Uruk-hai Infantry, Dragonskin Easterlings, and Grim Hammers. That's all in the YouTube preview, which is just, I guess, miscellaneous units that they've got in so far. But the 2 full unit rosters that they have available are Gondor and Dale. So let me just quickly go through Gondor and just go through the other units I didn't pick and what have you. In the general section, you can choose Fountain Guards, Citadel Guards, or Knights of the Silver Swan. In Spear Infantry, you've got Gondor Spear Militia, Pinath Gellan Spearmen, Gondor Spear Infantry or Citadel Guards, Fountain Guards for Pike Infantry, Gondor Sword Militia, Ringlow Vale Men-at-Arms and Melee Infantry, and Gondor Sword Infantry. Axe Infantry, we have Hillmen of Lamedon, and we have Warriors of Losanach. Bow Infantry, we've got Gondor Bow Militia, Blackroot Vale Archers, Ithilien Rangers, and Gondor Archers. Skirmishers, we have Anfalas Coast Levies, and Pelagia Marines. Shock Cavalry, the Knights of the Silver Swan, and Spear Cavalry are Gondor Cavalry. So that is the full roster for Gondor at the moment. I don't know if they've got plans to maybe add a few more in later on or not, but I think that's pretty much everything they need in there. If there's any other units you think they could add in, feel free to leave suggestions that would make sense for Gondor or anything like that. I don't know if maybe they'll try and add in hero units like the Seven Kingdoms team did, because I know a lot of these teams all talk and sort of share resources with each other. I don't know if those 2 teams specifically do already, but I have heard there's quite a close-knit community between all the various kind of Attila mod teams at the moment, and they do help each other out. But looking on over at Dale, which I'll do, as I said, in another video, we have available for generals Laketown Guard, Bardings, Vineland Guard, and Rovanian Regents as your generals. Spear Infantry, we've got Spear Militia, Laketown Guards, and Watch Post Sentries, and Dalian Spear Guards. Pike Infantry, the Vineland Watchmen. Melee Infantry, there's Shipmen, Dalian Swordsmen, Vineland Guards. Bow Infantry, we've got Yeomen, Rangers of Rovanian, Vineland Yard Patrollers, Marksmen of Dale, and Bardings. Skirmishers, there's Rivermen, Melee Cavalry, Northmen Scouts, Merchant Escorts, and then for Shock Cavalry, Dale Cavalry Regiment, and Rovanian Regents. So I'll be taking a look with a battle with the Dale faction and army. Feel free to suggest builds for them from what you've seen and just things you'd like to see tried out, experimented with. And yeah, that is where I'm going to wrap up this video for now, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this kind of this preview look at how Rise of Mordor is coming along. As I said, I will be doing a few more videos over the next week or so on the content that is available in this pack. Try and do a Gondor versus Dale, you know, 2 human players battle. But yeah, don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want to find out more about the mod. And obviously, if you are a skilled modeler, animator, and what have you, then the mod team, I'm sure, would love to hear from you to help work on the Rise of Mordor mod. So, until the next one, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in joining the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Green Man Gaming, and Overclockers UK. Until the next one, ciao for now.